Welcome. If you're just joining us, no worries. You'll need a set of medium to heavy weights today. We have every minute on the minute workout today. We'll be incorporating those weights the entire time. All right. Let's go ahead and start with our warm-up. A nice jog to get that heart rate up. Go ahead and set your devices if you're tracking your workout. Those who I haven't seen yet, I missed you all last week. All right, let's take it to some jumping jacks. Landing soft in the balls of your feet. Just a few more like this. All right, take it to alternate opposite hand, opposite foot taps. If you're just joining us, we'll need a set of medium to heavy weights today, 2 weights. We'll be alternating between 1 dumbbell and 2. Getting that back of the leg stretch here. 1 more. Take that knee up and over, side lunge. Opening up that hip as you come into that side lunge. We're stretching that inner and outer thigh. 1 more on each side. All right, when you get there, come on down to a low wide squat. Feet are wide than your hips, toes turned out, arms out to a T. Bend and extend to your knees. Chest is lifted here. We have 8 moves. We'll do them 4 times through, every minute on the minute. On the next one, hold the knees bent, arms in a tiny circle. Go ahead and reverse that circle. Reach down, tap towards the opposite inside leg, come back upright. Pressing your hips back as you reach towards the opposite foot, opposite shin, calf, knee. 1 more on each side. All right, hinge forward at your waist. Give yourself a nice big hug and squeeze your shoulders as you lift your arms up towards the ceiling. On your next breath, gently release your right knee down, tuck your right toes, pressing into your left knee, allowing your right hip to open. Chin and chest stays lifted here. Draw your hips back, straighten that front left leg, maybe point, flex, circle out that left ankle. And then fold forward, framing your left foot. Maybe bring your nose toward your knee, heart towards your thigh. Feel in that stretch in the back side of your left leg. Gently rise up on your next exhale. Release your left knee down, step a big foot forward with your right foot pressing into your right knee, allowing your left hip to open on this side. Chin and chest stays lifted. Your next exhale, gently press your hips back, straighten that right leg, point, flex, circle out that right ankle. And then gently fold forward, holding the right toes flex. Maybe bringing the crown of your head towards your toes. Gently rise up, roll your shoulders back, roll them forward. So just a medium to heavy weight set of weights for today. We have every minute on the minute. We're going to start by grabbing 1 dumbbell between our palms, and we have pencil jacks. So we have 40 seconds on. I want you to count those reps, however many you do. If you're stepping, 2 equals 1. Join me in 3, 2, and 1. So we're going to count for 40 seconds. Then you have a 20-second rest. So the remainder 3 rounds, you have 60 seconds to get to that number. Maybe add on a few. Whatever time remaining, you are going to have your active rest before we go on to the next round. So we'll do these pencil jacks 4 times through in a row. Keep it going. You've got 12. I hope you're counting. That's it. Still going for 5. Last 3, 2, and rest. Catch your breath. All right, whatever number you got to, your goal the next 3 rounds are to get to that number. Maybe you increase it by 1 each time. All right, grab that weight. We're coming back to it in 3, 2, and 1. 60 seconds on the clock. Now is your chance to get to that same number that you just got to. You can take out that hop and step. 2 equals 1, right and left. Keep it going. Reaching higher. You're already 20 seconds in. You should be about halfway there. Keep it going. Once you get to your number, you can rest. If you want, you can keep going. That's it. Keep it going. I got these new clips and they're not holding my hair very well. You got less than 20 seconds. You should be close to that number. All right, last 10. Stay with it if you haven't gotten to that number. Your goal is to get to that number. If you get there too early, keep it going. All right, let's reset back to 0, starting back to that original number. Now, if your second round, if you met that number and you went higher, I want you now to track that highest number. So whatever number is the highest between your last 2 rounds, that is what you're going for. Pencil jacks, weight overhead. Keep it going. You're 30 seconds down. You should be close to that number. Once you get there, your option for an active rest, or you can keep going. But remember that higher number, that's what you're sticking with. All right, you've got 12. Whew. All right. It's you against the clock, you versus you. We're resetting in 2 and 1. All right, last time through. Give it your all. Don't stop now. Really press that weight overhead. Core is engaged. Very nice. Way to keep it moving. Make sure you're breathing. You've got a 20-second rest after this before we're moving on to the next set of moves. Last 30, halfway there. Keep it going. Almost there. 20 to go. You should be close. Almost there. Last 10. Get to that number. Once you get there, catch your breath. You got 3, 2, and 1. All right, catch your breath. Maybe grab a sip of water. We're gonna grab 2 dumbbells now. Go heavy. All right, your right leg is your base. From here, we have a lateral lunge to a standing knee drive with an overhead press. So, right leg is your base. Let me reset our timer. Right leg is your base. You have that weight in your right hand. I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do. So one weight is in your right hand. Come down to that lateral lunge. Step it together, knee drive, overhead press, bring it back down. That is 1 complete set. So we're counting. Everyone ready? All right, that timer has begun now. Left lateral lunge, right leg is your base. Standing knee drive, overhead press. Keep it going. Just the left leg, right arm is moving. You can add that hop if you'd like. You can bring that left arm directly out from the shoulder. 15 seconds to go. Count your reps. That's it. Last 5, 3, 2. All right. Now, whatever your number was, remember that number. We're going to repeat that exact same move. Right leg is your base. Weight is in your right hand. 3 more times. The goal is to get to that number. Catch your breath. We're restarting in 3, 2, and 1. Lateral lunge, left side to a knee drive with an overhead press. Weight is in your right hand. Just your left leg is moving. Keep it going. The goal here is not to stop. You want to move the entire time. You got 60 seconds to get to that rep count that you did within 40 seconds in our first round. You can do it. All right, you're halfway there. You should be close. If you're already at that number, give me 1 or 2 more. You got 20 seconds to go. Last 15. All right. Whew. Once you get to that number, give me that active rest. We're restarting. Set it up in 3, 2, and 1. Weight in that right hand. Step it out. Left lateral lunge. Step it together. Left knee drive, overhead press with the right hand. Keep it going. You're already 10 seconds in. Stay with it. Keep it going. Lateral lunge, knee drive with an overhead press. You can take any of these items out, or you can layer them in together. You can do just the knee drive, set down to an overhead press. All 3 moves jumbled into one or broken down, no matter what. It's just 1 count. All right, 15 seconds to go. You should be close. Round 2. All right, you've got 7. Are you close? All right, set it back up. We're resetting. Back to 0. Lateral lunge, knee drive, overhead press. Very nice. Keep it going. We got that heart rate up with the pencil jacks and the weight. We're maintaining that heart rate, and we're adding in some muscle mass here. You've got it. Stay with it. Lateral lunge, knee drive, overhead press. 30 seconds in. 30 seconds to go. Keep it going. Use those lower abs to get that left knee higher. Press up with your right shoulder. Left arm out from your left shoulder or down by your side. That's it. You got 12. Last 10. All right, we've got 1 more round. I want you to make it the best yet. Try to get 1 more than your highest rep count. All right, lateral lunge. Overhead press with the knee drive. Keep it going. That's it. Almost there. Lateral lunge, knee drive, overhead press. You can slow it down. You can take out any of those moves in a combination or in a single set. All 3 together or separate still equals 1. You got 20 seconds to go. Are you close? 20-second breather coming up next. And we're moving on. All right. Last 5. All right. Go ahead and catch your breath. Now we're grabbing those 2 weights. I got ahead of myself. That right leg is still your base. We have a single leg deadlift. We're gonna bring it up. You're gonna give me a bicep curl. Come back down, deadlift. So your palms are facing in towards your shin. In your deadlift, press your hips back. Keep that bend in your right knee, deeper bend in your left. As you rise to stand, stack your shoulders over your hips, flip your palms up. Bicep curl. So deadlift, full curl extend is 1. Grab your weights of choice. Right foot your base, left leg staggers back. Single leg deadlift, that count begins now. Flip your palms up. Palms facing in towards the same shoulder, release down. Palms come facing in towards your shin. Rise up. Make sure you're counting here. You're already 20 seconds in. Keep it going. That's it. You got 15 seconds to go. Deadlift, rise up. Flip the palms facing outward. Full bicep curl. You've got 5. Last 3, 2, finish up the round. All right. So remember that count. I want you to get to that count. Make sure you are getting there. And then we're resetting. Anything that you have left over, that is your rest. Right leg is your base. Left leg staggers back. Full deadlift. Rise up. Flip the palms out. Full bicep curl. Extend. Bring the palms facing towards your hips. Glide it down. Your neck is in neutral spine, so where your body moves, your gaze will follow. Avoid straightening your neck, looking side to side. Back is flat. Keep it going. We're not going for speed on these. Remember, you have 4 rounds to get your counts in. 25 seconds to go. You should be close. Keep it going. Last 15. All right, you got 10. Full bicep curl, full extend. Set it back up in 3, 2, and 1. All right, round 3 here. Deadlift, rise up with the palms outward. Palms in towards the same shoulder. Release, put the palms back towards your hips. Give me that deadlift. Now your goal in the deadlift is not to touch your toes. You do want to use any of your upper body. It's all lower body. Back is flat. Rise up. Don't follow my lead with looking at the camera. Keep your gaze forward. Hinging down. Back upright. All right, you got 25 seconds to go. Keep it going. Right leg is your base. You've got 1 more round after this. Are you at that number? All right, you've got 10 more seconds, and then we're resetting for our 4th and final round. All right, set it back up in 3, 2. All right, right leg is your base. Give me that full deadlift. Rise up, shoulders over your hips, flip your palms out. Give me that full bicep curl. Extend, flip it back down, palms facing towards your body. Full deadlift. Keep it going. You got it. You can probably guess what we're going to do next. We are going to set one of the weights down, and we have that right leg to work. You've got it. You got a breather coming up. That's it. You should be close. 20 seconds to go. Deadlift. Rise up. Full bicep curl. You got 12. Fire up those glutes. Fire up those biceps. All right. You got 3, 2. All right, grab a sip of water. Not going to mix it up this time. Just one weight in your left hand. We're going to step out with that right leg, lateral lunge. Step it back in, knee drive, overhead press. So your left leg is your base this time. All right, let's get those counts in. Make sure you're counting. You can combine that overhead press with that right knee drive or separate them. Keep it going. Lateral lunge, knee drive, and a shoulder press. All 3 of those moves is 1 rep. Yes, you can. That's it. Right hand directly off from your right shoulder, down by your side on your hip, whatever's comfortable for you. You've got 5. Last 3, 2. All right, catch your breath. I know my hair is looking crazy right now. I can feel it. All right, remember that number. Remember that count. Weights in your left hand the entire time. Whatever you choose with that right hand, out from the shoulder, on your hip, down by your side. We're going in 2 and 1. Lateral lunge. Once you get to that count, you have the option, your choice. You can keep going. You can add 1 or more to your rep count. Remember, that's going to be your count going forward. Or you can have an active rest. Keep it going. You're 25 seconds in. That's it. Lateral lunge. Knee drive with an overhead press. Keep it going. Glide that way down the inside of your right leg with your left hand. Less than 20 seconds to go. Are you at that rep? Are you close? You've got 12. All right, last 7. If you got to that count, take a breather, set it back up. All right, round 3 is here. Lateral lunge. Bring those feet together. Give me an overhead press, right knee drive. You can combine the knee drive and overhead press or separate them. Keep it going. Really use that lower right ab to drive that knee up. Pressing your hips back. You're more than halfway there. Are you close? If you're close, keep on going. Give me a few more. You've got 17 seconds. Yes, you can. Notice, are you slowing down or are you picking up the pace as time progresses, as the rounds go on? You've got 5. We're resetting. Coming back to the top. All right, last round. I want you to make it your best yet. Your goal is to get to that highest rep count that you have done in the past 3 rounds. You have 60 seconds to get to that count that you did in the first 40 seconds. Press your hips back as you come in that lateral lunge. Weight comes to the inside of your right foot with your left hand. As you rise to stand, draw that right knee high. Overhead press with that right knee high, or alternate staggering knee drive with an overhead press. 17 seconds. You've got it. Last 10. All right, we're using those 2 weights next. We've got those deadlifts to a hammer curl. All right, grab a sip of water. Catch your breath. 20-second breather here. Grab those weights, same weights you used with your right leg. Your left leg is your base. Right leg is staggered back. Weights on the front of your shin. As you rise up, flip your palms in. We're counting, we're going. Hammer curl, palms facing in. Bring the palms facing down. Give me that single leg deadlift. Hammer curl. You're not going for speed on these. Keep a soft bend in your standing left leg. Right leg stays bent. All of your back right foot's pressed in towards the floor. Keep it going. You've got less than 10 seconds. Remember your count. Last 1. All right, catch your breath. Hopefully your count is very similar to what you did on the right side to do it on the left side. All right, we're setting back up in 7. Left leg is your base. Single leg deadlift, right leg staggers back to a hammer curl. Palms are facing in. Bring those thumbs to your shoulder. Full extent with the palms in towards your body. Bring the weights down. So same thing you did on the right side. Your goal is not to bring those weights down your shin or towards your toes. If you can, that's perfect, but don't strain your back, don't strain your neck. No upper body involvement here. It's all lower body and core. Your back is flat. You are more than halfway there. Keep it going. Single leg deadlift. Rise up, palms facing in, thumbs in towards the same shoulder. You got 15 seconds. You should be close to your count here. All right, less than 10. We're resetting for round 3 coming up next. All right, set it up. Single leg deadlift, flat back. Where your body hinges, your neck follows, including your gaze. Rise up. Hammer curl, palms facing in. Glide down the front of your left knee, maybe shin. If you get towards your toes, that is great. It is not required. Keep it going. Almost there. You should be getting close. Single leg deadlift. Rise up, hammer curl. Thumbs in towards the same shoulder. That's it, last 12. All right, when you get to that number, catch your breath. Take a breather. We're resetting in 3, 2. All right, this is it, last round. Deadlift, rise up. You guys know the drill. I see you moving. That's it, you are 10 seconds in. Hammer curl, deadlift. Keep it going. Just think, you have a real breather after this, a nice long 20-second breather beyond your personal breather once you get to your rep count. 22 seconds to go. Are you close? If you are, give me one more. Maybe 2 more. 15. Last 12. All right, last 5. Get to that number. All right, now is your breather. We're gonna grab one heavy weight between our palms. We have dumbbell swings. Weight between your palms. Feet are wide than your hips, toes side turned out. Have a soft bend in your knees. Draw that weight between your thighs and then rise up. That is 1. So your goal is to count how many hip thrusts you get when you rise up. Pulling that weight between your legs and then rising up. We're going in 3, 2, and 1. All right, that count begins now. Go heavy here. You're 10 seconds in. Remember, you're repeating this move 3 more times over 60-second intervals. You've got 20 seconds down, 20 seconds to go. Chest stays lifted. Knees tracking out over your toes as you bend into your knees, coming to that low squat. Last 5, 3, 2. All right, remember that number. That is your goal for the next 3 rounds. If you beat it, you know the drill. That new number, that higher number, that's your new goal. Reset, we're going in 3, 2, and 1. Dumbbell, pull through, or dumbbell swing. When you get to that number, give me an active rest. Chest is lifted. 20 seconds down. You should be about halfway. Very nice. Keep it going. Almost there. Just you and yourself. You've got it. Push through. You got 17 seconds to go. Are you close? Did you already hit that number? All right, last 10 right here. All right, we're resetting for round 3 and 2 and 1. All right, dumbbell swings. Reach through, pull the weight out in front. Keep it going. Almost there. You've got it. We're just doing this 4 times. Keep it going. Are you close to that number? You're 30 seconds down. You know what that means. Stay with it. Weight between your thighs down towards the floor. As you rise to stand, micro bending your knees, avoid locking out your knees. Bring that weight in front. All right, you got 12. Whew. When you get to that count, give me a little active rest or keep going if you'd like. All right, reset. This is it. Last time doing this. Keep it going. Almost there. You've got 20 seconds to go. Halfway. Stay with it. Find your intention. 20 seconds down. Are you close? Don't slow down now. All right. When you get to that rep count, you can set that weight down. You've got a breather coming up next. Whew. All right. 20 seconds on the clock. Grab some water. Go with one heavy weight. From here, we're going to set that left leg back. We're going to reach up, lunge chop, and down. So just lunge chops, left leg forward, right leg back. We're counting starting now. 45 seconds is on the clock. One reach up, full reach down is one count. You can also release that back knee on the floor if you would like. You can tuck that back foot or keep it relaxed. Or you can hover that back leg, reach up and down. Reaching up towards your right shoulder, down past your left hip. Keep it going. We're still counting for 3, 2, and 1. All right, remember that count. Remember what number you got to. I want you to get to that number. All right, set it up. We're finding that stance. Left knee down or lifted in 2 and 1. Up to the right, down to the left. Keep it going. Get to that count. Really twist your core. Reach up and down. Up to the right, down to the left. Twisting that core. Your back knee can be down or lifted. Really twisting. 30 seconds down. You should be close. Keep it going. All right, last 15. Are you there? If you are, maybe grab a sip of water, catch your breath, get to that number. We're resetting in 3, 2, and 1. Up to the right, down to the left. Sometimes a little more challenging when you're on that back knee. Keep it going, reach up and down. We're getting to that number. Get to your number. Once you get there, you have the option to rest or you can keep going. All right, you're more than halfway through this round. Up to the right, down to the left. Last 15 here. You got one more round on this side. Coming up at ya. All right, find your breath. We're resetting in 3, 2. All right, reach up to the right, down to the left. Really twist your core. Twisting deeper. Beautiful focus. Great work. Reach up and down. Keep going. Almost there. Make this your best round yet. Maybe twisting more. Maybe reaching higher up over your right shoulder. Reaching further past your left hip. 20 seconds to go. Keep going. Get to that number. That's it. You got 7 seconds to get there. All right. Grab a sip of water. We're going to reset. This time, left foot forward, right foot back. Coming into that lateral lunge. We're going to bring it up to the left, down to the right. We're starting that count in 5. Find your stance of choice. And 2, and 1. All right, we're counting. 40 seconds has begun. You can always lower that back right knee. Keep it going. Really twisting the core. You want that core to be on fire after this. Reaching up to the left, down to the right, maybe past your right hip. Keep it going. You got 10 more seconds here. Stay with that count. Last 5, 2, and 1. All right, catch your breath. Now, whatever that count was, hopefully it's close or similar to with the other side. We're setting back up in 7. Left knee forward, right knee back. Weight up to the left, down to the right. All right, that count begins now. You got 60 seconds to get to that same rep count that you just did in 40 seconds. Once you get to that count, you have a choice. What choice are you going to make? Are you going to keep going? Are you going to add on to your overall rep count? Or are you going to use that well-deserved rest? You choose. This is round 2 of 4. Lift up to the left, down to the right. You got 25 seconds to go. That's it. Up to the left, down to the right. You got 15 seconds here. You should be close. All right, we're resetting in 5. Last 3, 2, grab that weight. Up to the left, down to the right. This is a nice shoulder sculpt too. Up to the left, down to the right. You really want all that work to be in your core. Maybe your shoulders are going to get some love too. But don't neglect the core. Don't avoid swinging those arms high up to the left, down to the right, using your abs. Twisting over to the left and over to the right. You're halfway. Don't cheat yourself. You got this. Last 20. You should be close. All right, you got 13 seconds to go. Keep it going. Maybe find your active rest, whatever that means to you. We're resetting in 3, last and final round. All right, up to the left, down to the right. I want you to make this your best one yet. On the left side, up to the left, down to the right. Anytime I shift my gaze from out that door, I'm so wobbly. Keep it going. Lift up to the left, down to the right. You can keep your gaze with the weight. You can also just keep your gaze forward. You are so close. You got 20 seconds. You should be close to that initial number. Last 12. You've got it. And 7. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right, rise on up so the weight's off to the side. We're just gonna step side to side as we draw that right arm across our body. Just a gentle side to side. Open and switch, left arm across your body, gently pulling with your right hand. And draw your right elbow wide behind your head. Keep your chin lifted off of your chest. Really drawing that right hand down between your shoulder blades if you can. Open and switch, left elbow wide behind your head. Left fingertips down between your shoulder blades. Release your hands, plant your toes, circle out your wrist. Bring your hands behind your back. Option to clasp your hands or just placing your hands on your lower back. Drawing your thumbs towards one another, lifting your gaze up. You're welcome to hold it here. If you'd like, you can bring your fingertips towards your ankles. And rise up, circle out your wrist. Widen your stance, bend into your right knee, reach your left hand down towards the left toes, your left thigh or the floor. Right arm is up. You can also bind your right hand around towards your left hip. Bring both hands down towards the floor or dangling in space. Walk your hands over to the left side, bend into your left knee, right leg is straight, right hand down towards the floor or on your left thigh, right arm reaches up high. You can also bind your left hand around towards your right hip, maybe gazing over your left shoulder. Gently bring your hands back down towards the floor. Walk them towards the center. From here, with a flat back, we're going to bend and extend to the knees. Nice flat back. On the next one, hold the deep bend in your knees. Bring your hands inside your thighs. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, come back through center. Exhale, look over your right shoulder. Come back through center, gently fold forward. Roll up one vertebrae at a time, slow and controlled. Walk your feet slightly in. Nice big inhale. One more. Fantastic work. Thank you all so very much for joining me today.